Y'all, it is Dallas week. Let's get into it. And welcome back to another video here on the Washington Football Maniacs podcast. I am your host, Greg Sykes. And of course, this podcast is dedicated to news and commentary for the Washington Commanders. If you're down with that, make sure that you have subscribed to this channel. And when you do, also make sure that you hit that notification bell for all videos so you won't miss any other video releases. So folks, it is Dallas week. The Dallas Cowboys are up against the ropes, man. They are 3-7 now. And of course, they have Dak Prescott, who was lost for the season. They've had a lot of other injuries as well. Their secondary, I think, has played okay, but other than that, I mean, Dallas is really struggling with Cooper Rush in at quarterback. They scored 6 points in their game a couple of weeks ago, 10 points last week. So they're struggling on offense, right? And this is something that we have to attack. We have to make sure that if the Dallas Cowboys are going to beat us, the Washington Commanders, have you ever noticed how fans love to include themselves as being part of the team, right? Us. Yeah, I'm the backup water boy. But yeah, so Washington, what they need to do, of course, is to make that offense one-dimensional. Now, Cooper Rush did wind up throwing for, I believe it was over 300 and some yards last week, but still couldn't produce enough points against the Houston Texans. Texans are a pretty good team. I think the Washington Commanders are a pretty good team as well. And so I think you make them one-dimensional, you force the quarterback to beat you, and then you tee up and you pressure him all day long. I think that's the name of the game. Washington has struggled against the run as far as the run defense. At times, you can see them stuffing the running back, but they get wore down, and then eventually teams can run on them. So that's something that they have to take out of the ball game. And how do you do that? Well, you do it early, and then on offense, you have to put up points. You have to score. And right now, there's been this back and forth on Jaden Daniels. Is he hurt? Is he not? Well, okay, if he's not hurt, then he's struggling and he's playing more like a rookie. Okay, if he is hurt, then that makes a little more sense because, he hasn't been able to make some of those passes that he was able to make earlier in the season before his injury. And yeah, you just feel like there is something there that the Commanders brass are trying to kind of keep to themselves for whatever reason. But at any rate, Jaden Daniels is going to have to pick it up. Really, honestly, the defense, they could use Marshawn Lattimore. He didn't practice yesterday. Don't know if he's going to practice today. If he doesn't practice today, I feel like he is not going to play on Sunday. So when are we going to get him? Well, as long as he's healthy going down the stretch, because you want to be able to make your playoff run. So you got to be able to make sure that he's going to be healthy. That's the most important thing. So overall, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about a blowout of the Cowboys? Could that actually happen? I don't want to get too far ahead, but I feel like right now, Washington is like over a 10-point favorite in this game. And I feel like you are going to see the Commanders having a big bounce back game. This is a home game for Washington. They know that it would be horror for them to be, if they dropped a third game, especially against a team that's reeling right now. So you got to beat those Dallas Cowboys. I think they will. I think the game's going to be like 34-10, honestly. I think they're going to be able to handle the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys are done for this season. I think Mike McCarthy is done as a head coach. That team is struggling, and they'll continue to struggle this week as well. So that is what I'm thinking is going to happen this week. Let me know in the comments what you think. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.